welcome to my channel, The Makeup Enthusiast. My name is Jo Ashley and this is my channel. Today's video is brought to you by me feeling like absolute crap. Over the past few days I got a cold. It started off as allergies as per usual for me and it turned into something so much worse. Asthma and so on and so on. And I found myself in a situation where I had two very important meetings. One which was sorry, I need to really turn that off. One which was an appointment health-wise for a procedure that I need to have, and the other one is for the business aspect of my life, and I look like absolute crap. As you will see in the beginning of this video, I haven't been able to sleep well at night, so I had really bad under eye. So I found myself in a situation where I couldn't afford to look like crap, and I thought to myself, I need to do my makeup. And then I started looking at videos, and then I created my own look, and I was like, you know, might as well do a look in this because I know I'm not the only one in the world that feels like this and will need to look up a video like this. So if you want to learn how to achieve this glowy, non-stick look, please keep watching. What in the world? My son broke it. My son broke it. I'm going to start out with my Clinique moisturizer and this new face oil from Bare Minerals that I am trying out. Prior to this, I had to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. All this is just going to be hydrating and priming my face so that my foundation can look smooth. I'm going to be going on to using my Kat Von D concealer. This is a really good heavy-duty concealer, so if you are in need of one and you have oily skin, it's really good. For me, it's working right now because I use a lot of stuff to prime and hydrate my face with. I'm just going to be using this to cover up all my redness all over my face and this just a sick look. And it's also going to be giving me a smooth canvas to work with. So this is a really good thing to do if you're sick and you want your makeup to look flawless or as flawless as it can be. So I'm just going to be blending that out with my Sonia Kashuk brush. I'm going to be using my Morphe 350 palette. I'm going to start off with that white shade. I'm going to be packing that on my lid just so that it can be a smoother when I'm applying my transition shades. And I'm going to be using my new crown brush. I'm going to be using that shade as a transition shade, and I'm going to be applying that to my crease with another crown brush that I bought over the weekend, and that's just going to be a subtle transition shade. I'm going to use the deeper tone that I just pointed to, and that is going to be working as my transition shade also, but it's going to be placed a little lower. I feel that this is going to open up your eyes, especially when you add that shade that I'm about to add after this one. Every time you're sick or you want your eyes to pop, you use colors like this, and then you use a little bit of a whiter smooth shade, glittery too, and it'll open up your eyes really well. That will be my last transition shade, and that's more like on the orangey yellow side, and that really just makes your eye pop. This is nothing too much. This is not too much or anything. This is just something to open up your eye. And that shade that I was talking about, I'm just going to be packing that on my lid, and after I pack it on my lid, I'm going to be blending that out some more. I'm going to be using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and applying that. Prior to this, I had to use eyelashes, but I took them off because it was too much. Now to my foundation, I'm going to be using this highlighter from e.l.f. and my foundation because I ran out of my illuminator, and this is just going to be working as an illuminator. I'm going to be mixing both of them up and applying it to my face. This is just going to give me a healthy glow, and the highlighter works for that reason. So if you don't have an illuminator, this is a really good option, and it doesn't feel weird or strange or even look bad at all. It just looks like you have some radiance behind your skin. I'm also going to be blending that out with my Sonia Kashuk brush, and with my e.l.f. brush, I'm just going to be reaching the areas that I can't reach. I'm going to be using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the lightest shade, and this is just to highlight my under eyes and highlight, not contour, the areas that I feel that need to be highlighted, not contoured. Oh my God, you actually get it together. And to blend that out, I'm going to be using my Beauty Blusher from Beauty Blender. This is the perfect size for underneath your eyes. My favorite beauty blender from their makeup brand. It's really good, and I definitely do recommend it. Everything I use, I recommend, unless otherwise, if I said something. I'm going to be using my Benefit Hoola Bronzer to bronze up my face a little bit, and for that I'm going to be using another crown brush that I purchased over the weekend, and I'm just going to be contouring and bronzing up where I feel like it needs to be bronzed up. This is the only thing I'm going to use for bronzing and contouring. To clean up and set my face, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me powder. and translucent, and then I'm just going to use my lip balm because my lips are super dry. For blush, I'm going to be using this Milani one, and for highlight, I'm going to be using my Becca Rose Quartz. I need another backup because I am obsessed with this, and this is limited edition. That brush that I'm using is Royal and Lagnical. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or butchering it, but that's the brush, and it was super affordable. For lips, I'm going to be using Kylie Cosmetics Posy Cake. I really love this lipstick. It's a perfect everyday go-to shade. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. It was fairly easy. Without the editing, this video or this makeup look took me about 15 to 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes. It was quite simple when I was using the Morphe 350 palette, and the Tartelette in the Bloom palette from Tarte, and a few other products. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you do like my channel, please do like and subscribe. Oh, and I apologize for the non-stop coughing and so on in this video. I still don't feel well, so if you enjoyed watching this video, please do like and subscribe.